God says, this is very serious, and I need you to prepare your heart because very soon, a woman with gray hair is going to play a deep role in what's coming your way. If you see this, it is not by chance. It is not a coincidence or a random moment. You were meant to find this right now, and you must not ignore this. Something big is shifting. Something you can't afford to miss. Something that will affect you and the people connected to you. Comment Amen right now if you're ready to receive this with your whole heart. That one word will open the door for heaven to begin moving over your life. Before I continue, I want you to do one more thing. If your heart is already beating a little faster and you feel a strange pull, like this was meant for you, please like this video. That small act of faith is a sign to me that you're ready for what's coming next. My child, I have been watching how much you've been carrying lately. The silent tears, the questions you cannot speak, the moments when you feel like no one sees you. I have seen it all. I know how it feels to be surrounded by people, yet still feel alone. I know how it feels to want to scream from the weight on your chest but have no one to cry to. But you are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten. You are not lost in the crowd. There is a woman with gray hair whose presence in your life is not a mistake. Whether she's been a blessing or a burden, her actions, past or present, are tied to something I am about to expose, reveal, and untangle. You have prayed for clarity. You have asked me to show you the truth. Now I am answering. But first, you must pack your spiritual bags. That means letting go of fear. Letting go of trying to control everything. Letting go of trying to figure it all out by yourself. I am about to lead you somewhere unexpected. Comment 1111 if you believe I am speaking directly to your situation. Let the heavens witness your faith. This is not just about your next move. This is about your freedom. This is about releasing what you thought you had to carry forever. I'm asking you to prepare not with panic, but with purpose. Not with fear, but with faith. There is a transition coming. It will be fast, it will be powerful, and it will shake some things loose that have been stuck for years. But do not worry. I will not let anything break you. What I am doing is breaking what's been blocking you. The woman with gray hair may be someone you love. Or she may be someone who caused you pain. But she has been carrying a truth inside her, a truth I am about to pull into the light. You must not resist what I show you. You must trust that what is hidden will no longer stay buried. You have cried out to me too many nights for me to stay silent now. There's something you've been sensing, something that feels off, something that doesn't sit right in your spirit. That's not your imagination. That's me. I've been whispering, gently nudging you to pay attention. And now, I am speaking louder. Don't close your ears. Don't dismiss this moment. This is your turning point. Comment 222 if you trust this process even if you don't yet understand it. I am not here to scare you, but to warn you with love. I am not angry at you. I am not here to punish you. I am here to protect you. To guide you out of what has been draining your joy, your peace, your strength. You were never meant to walk through life constantly feeling like something is watching you, weighing you down, pressing on your spirit. My presence is surrounding you now. I am with you in the room, closer than the air you breathe. You can't see me, but you can feel me, can't you, my child? That warmth you feel on your chest, that tightness loosening in your heart, that gentle calm softening your thoughts, I am that. I have arrived to sit beside you, to fight for you, to lead you out of everything that's been trying to bury you alive. This is serious because what's coming is life-changing. You'll look back and say, that was the moment everything started to shift. And it won't be because of anything you did alone, it will be because I stepped in. I am sending angels to your home. I am walking ahead of you. I am sealing the cracks the enemy has tried to slip through. I am restoring what felt destroyed. You are not too late. You have not missed anything. You are right on time for this miracle. Let me be clear, there is a battle for your peace, but I am the one who holds your victory. There is an attack against your name, but I have already written my promise over your life. You may feel weak right now, but I am your strength. You may feel lost, but I know exactly where you are. You may feel unsure, but I have already gone before you. And what's waiting for you on the other side of this obedience is peace you've never known, provision that will surprise you, and love that will heal you from the inside out. You are chosen. You are marked. You are covered. And nothing, not even this unexpected twist with the woman I mentioned, can stop what I am about to do. Keep your spirit alert. Keep your heart soft. And remember, this was not just another moment on your screen. This was heaven interrupting your day with purpose. God says, everything that has been hidden in silence is about to be brought to light, and the presence of this woman with gray hair is not random. Her role in your life has reached a divine intersection, and you must not ignore the signs I am revealing to you right now. Her name is known in heaven, and her intentions, whether pure or secret, are being weighed in my hands this very moment. You must stay close to me now, because what I am about to do will change the atmosphere around you. Comment 333 if you declare your faith in what I'm speaking over your life today. Let the enemy know you are listening to me, not fear. What if just 7 seconds could flip your entire financial life? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a powerful brain ritual that's helping ordinary people wipe out debt and attract wealth beyond imagination. Backed by 4 cutting-edge neuroscience labs, this at-home breakthrough is turning everyday lives into dreams, luxury cars, beautiful homes, endless vacations. But this secret may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. I see how weary you've become carrying the unknown. I see how often you replay moments in your mind trying to understand people's actions. The confusion, the hurt, the betrayal that's been sitting under the surface, none of it is invisible to me. I have watched long enough. And now I am stepping into this part of your life with undeniable proof that I was always in control. You may not have understood why certain words were spoken, why certain doors closed, or why some people walked away, but every part of it was preparing you for the clarity that is now coming. The woman I speak of holds memories you thought were lost. She has spoken things when no one else was listening. She has moved in ways that your spirit has sensed, even when your mind couldn't explain it. And very soon, you will stand in a moment where everything that was confusing will suddenly make sense. I am removing the fog. I am sharpening your vision. I am bringing truth to the surface, not to hurt you, but to free you. This moment is not for revenge. This moment is for revelation. I am not interested in your pain being paid back, I am interested in it being healed completely. There are some answers that will never come through people. But I, your God, will give you peace that surpasses every answer you thought you needed. I am the one who knows the beginning and the end. And this chapter, though it's been heavy, is now turning in your favor. Comment 555 if you feel my presence speaking to your situation and stirring your spirit right now. You don't need to chase anything. You don't need to confront anyone. You don't need to figure this out with your own hands. Stay still. Stay faithful. I am already dealing with it. I am already speaking where you cannot speak. I am already fighting battles behind the scenes. You only need to prepare your heart, because when the moment arrives, I will give you the grace and words to respond. You will not be caught off guard. You will not be unprepared. You will not fall apart. You will stand still and see the salvation of your Lord. I am about to bless you in a way that no human can stop. Not even those who tried to slow you down. Not even those who pretended to support you while quietly planting seeds of doubt behind your back. My power is not limited by their words. My favor is not reduced by their judgment. What I place in your hands next will be so undeniable, it will silence every lie ever spoken about you. There is a breakthrough coming in a form you didn't expect. Something you thought was over is about to be revived. Something you thought was broken beyond repair is about to be restored in a way so beautiful, you'll weep not from sorrow but from amazement. That is the level of glory I'm preparing to release over your life. Comment 1212 if you believe that something unexplainable is about to happen that will confirm everything you're feeling in your heart. My child, I want you to know you are not in this alone. You have never been. Even in your loneliest nights, even when you thought no one understood, I was there. I've been walking every step with you, even when you stumbled. I've been holding you close, even when you pushed everyone else away. I've been speaking to your spirit in dreams, in whispers, in signs you didn't even realize were me. I am not just the God of your good days. I am the God of your broken days too. The God of your fear, your doubt, your ache. The God of your messy emotions and unanswered questions. I am not disappointed in your struggle. I am proud of how you kept going when everything told you to give up. You've shown more strength than you realized just by surviving. But now, I don't just want you to survive. I want you to thrive. I want you to live with peace in your chest and joy in your soul again. You've been in a spiritual waiting room for too long, wondering when it will be your turn. It's your turn now. The delay has lifted. The door is creaking open. You may not see the full picture yet, but the light is already pouring through. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep showing up even when it's hard. You are steps away from the promise I whispered to you long ago. And when the moment comes, when the truth is revealed and your heart starts racing from the clarity that arrives, you'll remember this very message. You'll remember this gentle warning. You'll remember that I, your God, told you in advance because I love you that deeply. Not to scare you, but to prepare you. God says, the wind is about to shift in your life, and when it does, every piece that didn't make sense will begin to come together in a way that will leave you in awe of my timing. This woman with gray hair has a connection to a door that's about to open or close in your journey, and what happens next is not by chance. I am asking you to stay alert, to stay close to my voice, because what I'm about to do in your life is serious, sacred, and sealed in heaven. Comment 777 if you feel this is confirmation of what you've been sensing deep in your heart lately. This is not imagination. It's divine alignment. You have been carrying the weight of emotional confusion, spiritual fatigue, and constant second-guessing. You've tried to convince yourself that maybe you're just overthinking, maybe you're too sensitive, or maybe you just need to ignore what your heart keeps nudging you about. But I want to tell you right now, that deep stirring inside your chest is not anxiety, it's discernment. It is my spirit trying to get your attention. You are not being dramatic. You are being warned, protected, and prepared. Could this hidden CIA brain ritual be the real reason people are suddenly rich? A secret CIA discovery has just leaked, revealing a brain hack that's pulling wealth into people's lives effortlessly. It only takes 7 seconds, it's done at home, and it's backed by 4 neuroscience labs. Debt is vanishing, luxury is becoming normal. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. The reason I need you to spiritually pack your bags is because the environment you are in right now is about to shift. This isn't just a relocation of space, it's a relocation of calling. I am shifting your atmosphere, your mindset, and your peace. There are things, people, and patterns around you that can no longer go with you where I am taking you next. This is a divine separation. It will not be easy, but it will be necessary. You are not being left behind, you are being pulled ahead. And the reason it's starting with this woman is because there is something tied to your family line, your emotional roots, or your personal history that must be exposed and healed before the new season can begin. I do not bring storms to destroy you, I allow storms to wash away what's been buried for too long. And this storm will reveal a truth that will finally set your soul free. You have asked me to show you the real ones. You have asked me to expose those who speak well to your face but carry deception in their heart. I have heard you. That prayer did not fall to the ground. I have watched the situations unfold, and now I will place my spotlight on what's been hidden behind smiles. You will not be confused anymore. You will not be manipulated by guilt or obligation. I will make it plain. Comment 999 if you are ready to walk in clarity instead of chaos. If you are ready to stop doubting what I've been revealing to you. This season is not just about separating you from who's not for you. It's about drawing you closer to who I say you are. You have forgotten the strength inside you. You've let the voices around you drown out the truth I've spoken over you since before you were born. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are not too much. You are chosen. You are covered. You are deeply loved. And I am determined to show you what that means in a way you can feel and see. The woman with gray hair may be someone you've respected for a long time. She may be someone you never expected to carry secrets. But understand this, what I reveal is not to bring destruction, it is to bring cleansing. I will not destroy your foundation. I will rebuild it. But I cannot rebuild on hidden lies or half-truths. That's why I must reveal what's behind the curtain now. You will feel grief. You may feel betrayed. You may even feel like the ground is shaking beneath you. But do not fear. I will catch you in every moment of weakness. I will give you strength to process what's revealed. I will be the one to hold your heart steady while everything else feels unstable. This is not the end of your peace, it is the beginning of real, lasting, unshakable peace. Comment 1010 if you believe that what is coming is better than what you are leaving behind. I am speaking to your future while healing your past. I am bringing together the threads of pain, confusion, delay, and waiting and turning them into a story of beauty and redemption. The very thing that made you cry yourself to sleep will become the very thing that brings others hope. You will not come out of this bitter. You will come out of this wiser, stronger, and more anchored in my love than ever before. You were not meant to carry all the weight you've been holding. That's why I'm stepping in. I am removing false burdens. I am silencing voices that have shamed you. I am canceling the lies that made you believe you were less than enough. You are enough, not because of your performance, but because of my presence in you. My grace has covered every flaw. My mercy has outlasted every mistake. My love has pursued you even when you pulled away. This is not the time to give up. This is the time to hold on. This is the time to say, God, I don't understand it all, but I trust you anyway. And when you do, you will see me move like never before. Doors will open. Dead things will rise. Relationships will be restored or released. And my glory will be all over your story. God says, this next stretch of your journey is not meant to be carried in confusion or walked alone. You are entering a sacred space where my voice will become louder than your fear, and my peace will drown out the noise that's been surrounding your thoughts. This is not just a shift in your surroundings, it is a realignment of your destiny. And the woman with gray hair who has been hovering at the edges of your life holds a key to something that's been delayed for far too long. Comment 1515 if your heart is open to receiving the truth, even if it challenges what you thought you knew. My child, you have lived for too long in survival mode. You've become used to preparing for the worst, constantly looking over your shoulder, bracing for disappointment, expecting silence where you've been praying for answers. But I am declaring today, in your life, that season is over. The wilderness you've walked through was not a punishment, it was a process. And though it's been long and heavy, it has built in you a resilience that no enemy can take away. Now I am calling you into something deeper. I am calling you into a moment of truth. A woman with gray hair, someone you thought was stable, safe, or maybe even disconnected, is holding information, something she's seen, something she's done, or something she knows, that I am about to bring into your awareness. And when I do, you must not freeze in fear or react in anger. You must remember that I am in control and nothing revealed will ever catch me by surprise. Why is this 7-second brain ritual suddenly going viral? Leaked CIA files have exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the floodgates to wealth. Verified by 4 top labs, this ritual is turning financial pain into prosperity, fast. From massive bills to luxury trips, it's changing lives. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You may feel an emotional earthquake when this truth unfolds. It may shake old memories or open up long-ignored wounds. But I want you to remember, I never expose without purpose. I reveal to heal. I uncover to restore. I bring light not to embarrass, but to break chains. And what's coming will remove the weight that's been silently resting on your chest for years. Comment 1717 if you feel something stirring in your spirit that you can't explain, but you know it's me. You don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to act like everything is fine when it's not. You don't have to keep silencing your spirit to protect other people's comfort. You've done that for far too long. Now is the time for your heart to breathe again. For your soul to stretch and grow and finally experience the kind of freedom I always intended for you to have. What is about to happen is not just about one person, it's about generations. There's been a pattern of pain, misunderstanding, and silence that has flowed through your bloodline, affecting relationships, futures, and emotional stability. But that cycle stops with you. I am raising you up as the one who will break what others ignored. I have chosen you as the one who will say, "No more," and mean it. The healing will start with you, and it will reach people you never imagined. I know it feels heavy, but I have already equipped you for this. I have already gone ahead of you. I have placed the right words on your tongue and the right peace in your heart. You will not face this moment with trembling hands, you will walk into it with the quiet strength of someone who knows they are backed by heaven. You will not crumble. You will not shatter. You will rise. Comment Amen if you are choosing to rise with me instead of staying stuck in fear. There is going to be a moment, a conversation, a letter, a phone call, or a situation, that will bring this woman's name into the center of your focus. When it happens, you will feel it in your spirit. Do not panic. Do not spiral. Breathe and remember these words. You were prepared for this. You were warned because I love you too much to leave you confused. And what follows will be cleansing, not chaos. The atmosphere is already shifting. Heaven is already responding. Angels are being sent out on your behalf even now. You may not see it, but there is a movement in the spirit realm happening for you. The burdens are being lifted. The secrets are being untangled. The tears you cried behind closed doors are being collected as evidence of your faith, and I am turning them into rivers of blessing. You are walking into a time where your obedience will open doors faster than your qualifications ever could. The rooms I place you in will be filled with people who honor you, not tolerate you. The opportunities one send your way will not require you to shrink, beg, or prove your worth. You have already been approved by me. I have already stamped my favor on your forehead. And no lie, no delay, and no hidden plan can remove what I've declared over your life. Your name is safe in my mouth. Your future is secure in my hands. Your next steps are guarded by my angels. And no matter how uncertain you may feel right now, I want you to know, I am not uncertain about you. I know exactly where you are, and I know exactly what I'm doing. God says, my child, I am standing right beside you right now, and I will not let this moment pass without telling you the truth you need to hear. You are approaching a divine turning point, something that cannot be delayed any longer. There is a shift happening around you, and it is tied to a woman with gray hair, a presence in your life who has either been hidden in the background or wrapped in mystery. But now, I am bringing her role forward, because what's been concealed is coming to the surface. Not to cause fear, but to lead you into the freedom you've prayed for. Comment 1111 if your spirit knows this message is arriving at the exact moment you needed clarity. The time has come to move forward from all that has been draining your light. You were never meant to stay in the shadows, silently enduring what you barely understand. You've been strong for so long. Too long. You've smiled when your heart was breaking. You've carried responsibilities that were never meant to be yours. And even in your tiredness, you kept showing up, hoping someone would notice how much pain you hide behind your strength. I noticed. I always noticed. And that is why I'm stepping in now. This gray-haired woman is not a stranger to your soul. Whether she has loved you deeply or betrayed you silently, she is tied to something spiritual, a root, a history, a wound, that I am healing. Her decisions, her silence, or her protection have left a mark on your story. And now, I am writing a new chapter. You don't need to chase closure. I am the one who closes and opens doors. I am the one who says, enough, when a cycle must break. And I say it now. Enough. There are blessings I have kept on hold because your heart wasn't ready. Not because you were weak, but because you needed clarity before carrying what's next. I could not pour miracles into hands still tied to confusion. But now, I am untying them. I am clearing the smoke. I am restoring your confidence to hear my voice without second-guessing. You will no longer question your instincts. I gave you those nudges for a reason. Comment 222 if you trust that God is revealing something behind the scenes that your heart is finally ready to see. Is it time you unlock the same CIA secret brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak has revealed a powerful 7-second technique, developed under CIA-funded research and backed by neuroscience. It's helping people magnetize wealth like never before. From debt to luxury, faster than anyone believed. But this miracle won't stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. You've been asking me why certain relationships feel off. Why you feel watched, judged, or misunderstood by people who should love you the most. You've wondered why you suddenly feel tension where there used to be peace, distance where there used to be closeness. That's not your imagination. That's your spirit growing. That's me pulling you out from under emotional ties that no longer serve your purpose. I am removing false comforts so I can fill you with real peace. There will be a moment, soon, when something about this woman will be made clear. A truth. A conversation. A revelation that might catch you off guard. It may not be dramatic, but it will be undeniable. And in that moment, I need you to breathe deeply, stay grounded in me, and remember that I go before you. You will not be blindsided. You will be empowered. This is not punishment. This is protection. I don't remove people or expose hidden things because I want to see you suffer. I do it because I want to see you thrive. You cannot rise while dragging unresolved pain. And you cannot fly while still tethered to secrets that were never yours to carry. That's why I'm allowing this truth to come forth now. So you can walk lighter, love deeper, and receive what I've been saving for you all along. Comment Amen if you are releasing every burden you no longer need to carry, even the ones you held in silence. I've seen the moments where you questioned your own heart. Where you thought, maybe I'm the problem. But my child, you are not the problem. You were planted in dry soil for too long, and now I'm transplanting you into a place where you will grow. You are not too sensitive, too emotional, or too much. You are just tuned in. Your sensitivity is not a weakness, it's a gift I placed inside you so you would notice what others ignore. And now, that sensitivity is leading you to your healing. I know you didn't expect things to unfold this way. You hoped for peace without confrontation, clarity without disruption. But healing often comes wrapped in discomfort. Do not run from it. Face it with me. Hold my hand through it. And you will come out the other side more free than you've ever been. I am still your anchor. I am still your father. I am still your healer. I am still the one who fights your battles, dries your tears, and writes beauty from the broken pieces. You will look back at this moment and see it not as the end, but the true beginning of your peace. God says, everything is being put into place right now, piece by piece, and nothing is out of order, not even the pain you didn't see coming. You may not understand every detail of what I am unfolding, but I am asking you to trust the hand behind it. This woman with gray hair, she is part of what must be confronted, uncovered, and released. Her story is woven into yours, not as a punishment, but as a path to revelation. And you, my child, are ready for it. Comment 333 if you declare that you are emotionally and spiritually prepared to see the truth for what it is, no matter how long it was hidden. You've carried the burden of pretending things were okay for far too long. You've smiled in conversations that made your stomach tighten. You've nodded your head when your heart was begging to speak up. But the season of silence is ending now. I am giving you the strength to look at what you once ignored and call it by name. You will no longer shrink to keep the peace. You will no longer hide your pain to protect someone else's comfort. I am waking you up. This woman may be a mother, an aunt, a sister, a caretaker, or someone whose presence has hovered in your life like a shadow you couldn't fully name. Her words may have shaped you. Her silence may have scarred you. Her choices may have confused you. But whatever role she played, her chapter in your life is reaching a moment of truth. That truth will not break you, it will free you. There is something she has carried, a memory, a decision, or even a lie, that has unknowingly influenced your path. And now, in my timing, I will allow that truth to come forth. Whether through her own voice, a divine moment, or something I place before your eyes, you will know. And when you do, you will feel the release of a pressure you didn't even realize you were holding. Comment 1010 if you feel your heart finally exhaling as you prepare to walk into a new level of healing and strength. This next chapter will not be built on old pain. I will not allow you to carry the weight of other people's choices into a future I designed for your joy. You are not responsible for their silence, their secrets, or their shame. I never asked you to hold what was never yours to carry. And now, I am placing those burdens back into my hands. The pressure you felt on your shoulders will lift, and in its place, you will feel lightness, clarity, and peace that stretches wide inside you. I am sending peace to your inner child, the part of you that was confused when things didn't feel safe, the part of you that cried in silence, the part of you that looked up at people who were supposed to protect you and wondered why you felt so small. I see that version of you, and I'm healing them too. This is not just healing for your present. This is healing for every age and stage of your life that felt overlooked. You are not weak for remembering. You are not dramatic for caring. You are not disloyal for telling your truth. The enemy wants you to believe that healing will make you look ungrateful or disrespectful. But I say, healing will make you whole. And you don't have to apologize for that. Not now. Not ever. Comment 555 if you are done apologizing for being sensitive to what others refuse to see. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. The woman with gray hair may never say everything you wish she would. She may never admit, apologize, or explain. But even if her voice fails, my justice will not. I will speak for you. I will comfort you. I will restore you in ways no apology ever could. And in time, I will give you so much peace, you won't need answers to feel complete. There is a powerful restoration coming over your life, and it begins with honesty, raw, unfiltered, tearful honesty. You will no longer hide from yourself. You will not hide from me. In the stillness of your heart, I will meet you with answers that bring peace. You don't need to fight for this moment. You just need to be present in it. I am doing the work. I am moving in the unseen. I am preparing the closure and freedom you've quietly begged for. And after this release, after the truth is exposed, after the tears fall, after the sigh of relief that escapes your chest, you will walk differently. You will breathe lighter. You will speak with strength. You will no longer walk into rooms carrying the tension of unspoken stories. You will feel joy return. Real, deep joy. And that joy will not be shaken again. I know this process is not easy. I know it stirs memories and feelings you thought were buried. But I promise you this, you will not walk through it alone. I will be by your side through every flashback, every conversation, every breaking point. And when it's over, you will stand in wholeness. You will rise in truth. You will finally feel like you've come home to yourself. God says, you are being carefully lifted out of the weight you never told anyone about. The pressure you carried in silence is now being removed, not with chaos, but with clarity. And this woman with gray hair, her name is known in my heavenly records. Her influence is written in the margins of your life story. But now, I am turning the page. A chapter is closing. A new one begins with truth, not fear. And I will guide you through it with steady hands. Comment 1212 if you are open to receiving peace in place of the confusion that's been circling your mind. You were not created to live with a quiet ache in your spirit. You were not designed to carry the weight of things left unsaid. And yet, for so long, you've walked with an invisible heaviness. You've blamed yourself for things that weren't yours to fix. You've tolerated emotional storms because you thought survival was the only option. But I never called you to survive, I called you to live. To breathe without fear. To trust without overthinking. To laugh again without looking over your shoulder. This is where it begins. Right here, in this moment. A moment where the light enters the corners of your heart that have stayed dark for too long. The woman I've been revealing to you has played a role in blocking part of your emotional freedom. Not because you weren't strong, but because her presence planted seeds of fear, confusion, or even control. But those roots are being pulled up now. Carefully. Completely. No more hiding behind traditions. No more protecting what's been hurting you. The truth will no longer stay buried. You will soon hear words, see actions, or be faced with something that shines a light on what was kept in the shadows. Don't be shaken. You are not walking into a storm. You are walking into deliverance. This is not an attack. It is a rescue. It is my divine hand reaching down into your reality and saying, enough. Enough tolerating cycles that keep you bound. Enough doubting your worth because of how others treated you. Enough holding your tongue when your soul is crying out. Comment Amen if you feel God is finally breaking every chain you were too afraid to even name. This is the season where what you carry in secret will be touched by my grace in public. I am shining through the cracks of your broken places. You are not too damaged to be restored. You are not too old, too tired, too far gone. You are exactly on time for my miracle. And I'm sending it in a way that cannot be mistaken for coincidence. It will come with confirmation. It will come with peace. It will come with an undeniable knowing that this was me, your Father, stepping in with love and holy fire. The gray-haired woman's decisions might have affected your direction. Her influence may have slowed your steps. But her power ends where my mercy begins. And my mercy is here now. You are being pulled out of emotional quicksand. What once made you feel stuck is losing its grip. Your heart is beginning to remember its original rhythm. Your soul is learning how to rest again. Not from running away, but from being safe. Truly, deeply safe. I am the God who gathers the pieces of your story and breathes new life into them. I will use what once brought you pain to now carry purpose. The wisdom you gain from this healing will help others who are silently walking through what you've survived. Your pain will not be wasted. Your scars will not go unnoticed. In fact, They will shine as proof that grace is real and that healing is possible even in the deepest places. Comment 777 if you believe that even the darkest parts of your story are about to be rewritten by my hand. Why is the government hiding this 7-second brain ritual from the public? A leaked CIA document just exposed a brain technique so powerful, it's helping people cancel debt and call in wealth within days. Validated by 4 top neuroscience labs, this method is changing everything. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You will no longer flinch at the mention of her name. You will no longer brace yourself around memories you tried to forget. You will stand tall, anchored in truth, with a heart that is no longer afraid of the past. This is not denial. This is deliverance. And I am doing it gently, intentionally, and fully. No part of you will be left behind in this process. You are being made whole. Watch how the shift begins. Watch how relationships either grow or go. Watch how peace replaces confusion without you forcing anything. You won't need to chase answers, they will find you. You won't need to beg for understanding, I will give it to you when the time is right. All I ask is that you stay close. Let me do what only I can. Let me remove what I never intended for you to carry. Let me restore the years that were silently stolen from you. God says, my beloved, I am not distant from what's happening around you, I am right in the middle of it. Every emotion you've kept buried, every tear you've cried in silence, every confusion that's made your heart ache, I've seen it all. I've felt your heaviness. And now, I am lifting it. This woman with gray hair was part of the thread that tangled around your soul, but I'm unraveling it now, one truth at a time, so you can finally be free from what's kept you bound. Comment 999 if you feel something sacred shifting in your atmosphere, even if you can't explain it with words. This is more than just a season of healing, it's a season of recognition. I am bringing you back to yourself. Back to the you that was hidden underneath years of pretending. Back to the version of you that felt safe before other people's wounds spilled onto you. You've spent a long time cleaning up the messes left behind by others. You've tried to keep peace in places where no one gave you any. You've tried to carry strength for people who never poured it back into you. And though it nearly broke you, you didn't give up. That matters to me. That moves my heart. You've stayed faithful to me, even when you didn't understand why the pain wouldn't stop. You kept calling out to me even when the silence felt endless. And I want you to know, I never ignored you. I was never absent. I've been working behind the scenes, not just to bring healing to your body, but to untangle your spirit from what was spiritually harming you. This woman, her words, her presence, or her absence, has shaped some of your inner dialogue. There are things you believe about yourself that were planted through emotional experience, not divine truth. I am removing those lies now. The voice in your head that says you're not enough, not wanted, too complicated, or too emotional, I never said that to you. That didn't come from me. And I'm silencing every voice that contradicts the truth of who I say you are. Comment 1111 if you are ready to silence every lie and finally hear only the voice of your Father speaking over you. You are my child. That means you are chosen. You are not someone's second option. You are not a mistake. You are not invisible. You are seen. Deeply. Fully. Tenderly. You are more than the role others placed you in. You are more than the version of yourself you became just to survive. I am awakening the boldness within you that's been buried. I'm watering the parts of you that stopped growing because they weren't nurtured. I'm calling back the light in you that dimmed to make others comfortable. You don't have to shrink anymore. You don't have to be the one who always gives while quietly hurting. I am giving you permission to prioritize your healing. I am calling you to love yourself the way I've always loved you. To protect your peace the way I've protected your life. To stand in truth even if it means standing alone for a little while. You are not being selfish, you are being set free. I'm going to show you how to separate love from obligation. I'm going to show you how to walk in compassion without accepting mistreatment. I'm going to teach you how to stop blaming yourself for other people's inability to love you properly. That was never your fault. It was never your job to make broken people whole. That's my job. And now I want you to rest. Comment 222 if you are ready to stop carrying everyone else's emotional weight and start walking in peace. When I said, pack your bags, I didn't just mean physically, I meant emotionally, spiritually, relationally. There are things you cannot carry into the next season. There are people who cannot follow you into this healing. Some relationships will change. Some will drift. Others will fall apart completely. But every shift will make space for me to move more freely in your life. You cannot hold on to old pain and new peace at the same time. Something must be released. And I will give you the courage to do it. You will soon feel lighter without explanation. That's me removing spiritual weights from your shoulders. You will hear something that once triggered pain, but instead, feel calm. That's me healing your nervous system. You will see someone from your past and feel nothing but quiet detachment. That's me closing the wound for good. You will speak, and your voice won't shake. That's me strengthening your confidence. This is what real deliverance looks like, not always loud, but always complete. Comment 1717 if you're ready for the truth to come forward and break the weight of what's been hidden. I am pulling back the curtain on what you couldn't quite explain. That feeling in your gut that said something wasn't right. That internal nudge that whispered when no one else was speaking. It was me. I've been preparing you, little by little, to receive what's been waiting to come to light. The moment you've been sensing is almost here, and when it arrives, it will not crush you, it will release you. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account overnight? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that's flipping lives from broke to blessed. 4 neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth attraction brainwaves. People are now stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever.